Shouts out to, here we go, JXTacticals. Holsters for everybody. For everybody's everybody. JXTactical. Visit them at JXTactical.com. JXTactical.com. I just took a 10-hour and 41-minute trip from Chicago to Maryland. And one of the things that used to bother me when I would wear other inside the waistband holsters as a person that still has a little love handle left, I would worry about being in a real life situation where I need to take my firearm out of the holster, pull, point, and press. See, in a real situation, you don't have time to think. You need to act quickly. And shouts out to the other inside the waistband holsters. But here's some of the problems that I had with those holsters. They would be uncomfortable. I would have to move them around because they would press up so much against my hip. When I would sit down, it would hurt. And then when I would go on the range, both indoor and outdoor, to practice, my God, most of the time the holster would stay in. But here's a secret. Some of the time the holsters would come out. Let me give you a moment of transparency and honesty. I would never put those videos out there because that's embarrassing. Now, not on me because I didn't make the holster, but I chose the holster. And I was like, I need a better holster. And that's where my friends at JXTactical, I wasn't asking for them, right? I got a lot of people who follow me, 3.5 million across all my platforms combined. And they hit me up and they were like, hey, we want to send you some of our holsters. And if you could try it out and give us a review, an honest review. And I was like, they sent it to me. There's a package right here, right on time for my 10-hour and 41-minute trip from Chicago to Maryland. I have never sat in a car that long, not even on patrol as a cop, because I would constantly be in and out. I was an active cop. But I was sitting that entire time. And here we go. I even slept with it on at a road stop. Yeah, I had to sleep. Because I left late. Pennsylvania could be scary when it rains, right? It could be scary when it rains. I ain't about to die, boy. I'm trying to get to where I gotta go, right? So throughout that entire time, so you could say it was more than 10 hours and 41 minutes. This holster, this is for the Glock 19. This is for the CZP-10. You can go to jxtactical.com. Holsters for everybody. And this is called the Fat Guy holster. Let me tell you why I like it. It was comfortable. It was so comfortable. I didn't have to shift around. It didn't even look like I was carrying a firearm. And I tried some practice. Quick pulls of my firearm out of this holster. It keeps it in your pants. It keeps it on the belt. And when your firearm is in the holster, it keeps it in the holster. JXTactical gets a win for the fat guy. And you don't have to be fat to carry this holster, to wear this holster. You don't have to be fat to wear this holster. You said, am I allowed to put it on my live? No, TikTok would destroy it. But they do have it in various colors. As you can see, this is OD green, right? And this is black. And there's a finish. Don't ask me what it is. I don't know. But you can go to I'm be real. You can go to JXTactical.com. JXTactical.com. Holsters for everybody. And I like how they did that because it's for everybody. There's a lot of people who, have the weight that they have. And they would ask me, well, Mike, I'm a fat guy. Okay. Shouts out to the fat guy. Pretty hungry and thirsty. Pretty heavy ass tummy. Either way, right? You got to fight with the fat that you got. I know you used to be in shape, but now you a shape. I'm like an amoeba, a perfect orb. I am not in shape. I am shapes. Shouts out to Dane Cook, right? But just because you got the fat you got doesn't mean you don't deserve to exercise your Second Amendment right and protect you and your family and your loved ones. And sometimes when you got the shapes that you got, finding holsters can be difficult. Now, some people will be like, oh man, well, you should lose weight. But until we do, and I've been losing weight, but I still got some love handles. It's not LOVE, it's LUV. Okay, I lost the E, right? JXTactical.com. I was thoroughly impressed when I rode this. I wore this holster and rode with it all the way from Chicago to Maryland, and it was great. And even on the road, I was pulling it out when hey, no lie. Here we go. That's a wonderful question. How is it with the draw? I was inside of the car practicing, pulling it out. Of course, I took the magazine out and took the round out of the chamber, mag out, round out, and I was just practicing from a seated position, right? Because we're the collection of 5 things: needs, education, experiences, habits, and motivations. Needs, education, experiences, habits, and motivations. So I was working on the habits of pulling it, and it stayed in every time. Every time. And that's what these belt loops are for. They're very durable, very durable. And you can adjust them too. So they got 3 holes here, and they got 3 holes here on the side right here. So you can adjust them accordingly to your comfort. I love it. And the positive control, right? They do have some for left-handed. Yes, they can make it for left-handed. Yes. Call those guys. Talk to those guys. Email them. Get you a holster. They got them in different colors. JXTactical.com. I love this, right? And they even have the clips too. They even have the clips if you want a clip, right? Now, if they got it as light bearing, you'd have to go on the website and find out. I used to wear a light bearing holster, right? I stopped wearing the light on that, right? JXTactical.com. Tell them Instructor Mike sent you. This is Instructor Mike, and you've been trained. Yay.